Hey guys, Brian, SoCal Supermoto. This week we're talking about Ben's new CRF150r. You. Woohoo! It's a stunt bike. Yeah! Woohoo! Man. All right, what am I doing? I'm talking about Ben's new bike. This is a CRF150r. It's always been one of my favorite bikes that I'll recommend to people. As far as just in general track bikes, I love FS450s, Huskies. I love DRZ 400s if you just want to rip laps and have a good time. And I love this thing, which is a total DRZ killer. So we just had all of our staff hop on this thing and ride it and just go over what they think about it. I always have a hard time with minis. I'm big, I'm uncoordinated, I do not do this thing justice, but I did my best. When I got on it, totally experimented with foot out, neutral, and knee down. I think I kind of sucked at all of them. The brakes are phenomenal. Power-wise, it's really comparable to the DRZs. It might be just barely down on power. I had a good session chasing Ben around. He would smoke me in the corners, and then I could catch up to him a little bit and sometimes get him on the brakes. The brakes are phenomenal. But just overall impressions of the bike. It's hard to find a bike that's that packs more, that is this fast, this simple, and this fun. It's one of the main bikes that I recommend, especially if you're road racing. This has got to be one of the best cross-training tools for road racing. And then you might just find yourself riding this damn thing all the time because it's amazing. Great power, phenomenal handling. This thing needs a suspension done. He said it has springs, but man, this thing was hopping around like a pogo stick out there. It's really hard to kind of manage. And then also just being a small package. So I'm not that great at riding it, but it's such a fun bike. I would love to have this bike with 17s and taller bars. But if you just want a bike that's fast, reliable, relatively easy to ride, good for beginners, good for pros. I've seen pros just absolutely destroy on these. I can't recommend these bikes enough. They're so fun. So anyway, that's my impression. A little hard to ride because it's small, just fast and in a good time.
Hey, so Ben let me ride his 150R today at Adams Motorsports Park. I had never ridden a 150R before, and everything I had heard about these bikes was that it was like a TTR with 450 style power and just a miniature format, and that's exactly what it was. Really fun bike to ride. I've been trying to get practice in for big tracks, and riding something small like this on a tight track like Adams is a perfect way to practice and get it done with not too much expenses compared to going out to the big tracks like Chuck or Streets of Willow. The power was strong. Coming out of some of the hairpin turns into chicanes, the front wheel is ready to come up. It's a lot of fun. This is a crazy bike, and it's made me want to buy one.
All right, so I got to take a rip on Ben's fancy new race bike, the Honda CRF150R. It is a beast. It's a freaking rocket ship. It's like a scaled down 450. You get on the gas and it just takes off. Brakes, I don't know what they are, but they kick ass too. You can stop you wherever you want and dive in really, really late. I would 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Hi, my name's Ben. This is my new used 150R. I bought it from Mike Nelson in San Diego like a week and a half ago, and it's super fun to ride. I spent a lot of time riding TTRs, and then I got this to ride to kind of step it up, and it's very fun. I love it. I'm excited to ride it.